R$200 e vai tirar foto com aquilo ali, quer dizer, tá passando fome, tá vendo muito videoclipe, então isso é muito culpa da TV, muito culpa do rádio. E a gente fica igual um bando de macaco aqui, o rei é o caralho. Tem que fazer o rap daqui de verdade, na moral, com a realidade daqui.
Good morning, YouTube. Me and Lindsay are about to go about a bloody day in the life, so we are, but we'll talk about that a wee bit later. We're just going to get the morning up and running, and we'll get a wee chat with the viewers later on when we kind of decide what we're going to be doing with this YouTube moving forward, but it's exciting. But anyway, you would have probably seen me doing drugs first thing this morning. It's not drugs, people, do not worry, it is L-carnitine, okay, it is not illegal. Injectable L-carnitine, you can buy it in tablet form. It's just the bioavailability of it, which basically means your body's ability to uptake it in tablet form is nowhere near good. Now, why am I using this? I'm using this pre-cardio. So essentially what this is going to do is going to help towards fat immobilization. So essentially it's going to free up fatty acids for me to utilise that and burn that during exercise. Alongside that, there is so many more benefits to L-carnitine in general. Helps towards performance in the gym, helps massively towards kind of neurological and cognitive brain health. There's just an abundance of benefits to it, but for me, best utilised fasted pre-workout. It's going to give me a little bit of drive, fasted pre-cardio, it's going to give me a little bit of drive before my cardio, and like I say, it's also going to allow me to kind of free up fatty acids to be essentially used and burned during cardio in the morning, which is good. The only downfall, it does have to be pinned, which isn't nice, but so be it, so be it. I'm going to get this coffee down me, and then we're going to get stuck into our cardio and whatnot, same as Lindsay here. Yes. Let's go, welcome back. Right, so that is the morning routine. We'll sit here, we'll do a wee bit of journaling, I'll get back to some replies, I'll get a big old bottle of L-glutamine and electrolytes to get me hydrated, and then I will go and do a walk on the treadmill downstairs, which is so beneficial having a treadmill in the house, I kid you not, especially at winter time, because nobody wants to go out in the rain and dark, albeit if you've got to do it, you've got to do it. But go down, get some cardio in, steps, and then I will go and do my cardio at the local sports centre, which is like 25 minutes on the stairs. And then I will come back and I will get cracked into work. I've also got my check-in to do this morning. Lindsay's actually doing hers, so you've seen us both on our check-in day. Lindsay's check-in most days just now. But I don't do my check-in till just a little bit later on, as in the morning when I'm trying to pose and whatnot. I don't feel as though my joints are warmed up, I feel sore, I feel tender, I can't get into shots, so I like to go for a nice walk and stuff like that. First get a wee bit of movement in, and then I'll do my check-in shots. Still nice and early. Remember, if you've got a coach, make sure for that one goddamn day of the week, you're checking nice and early for them. Because they don't want to be sitting about waiting in your check-in. There's no excuse not to get up a wee bit earlier one day of the week and get your check-in pictures taken. But we're up at like 4:30, 5 every single morning. So we are, because we're animals. Aren't we, Lindsay?
Absolute animals.
We're animals. But I'm going to go and get cracked into my morning walk. And then I'll go from my walk straight to the Stairmaster. And then I'll get cracked into my day. And I shall see you then. Let's go. Right people, that is me done my morning steps, 25-minute on the treadmill. Now we're heading for morning cardio on the Stairmaster with my second 1.5L. This is my second one. I've done one of these in already. Probably have this done by about 8 o'clock, so that's like 3 litres already by 8 o'clock in the morning. Prioritise your water intake, okay, you'll feel bloody good for it. I'm currently on about 7 litres a day, maybe a wee bit more on some days when I'm dieting. In order to kind of keep yourself a bit more satiated, you'll probably put away a little bit more water. The only side effect, you're going to be going to the toilet a hell of a lot more. But in comparison to all the benefits, that don't mean crap. But anyway, off to the Stairmaster now. Wish me luck, let's get it. God bless.
Cardio and abs, ticked off my people. It's coming. We're getting lean. Just a mini cut, but I always end up taking these things a little bit too far. But we're feeling good, best I've ever felt. And as you'd have seen in there, I had to actually use the bike because the Stairmaster was taken, so my quads are completely blown. But anyway, down the road and into check-ins. Let's get it, let's go.
Right people, back from cardio, and I'm absolutely soaking in sweat. So I'm going to go and get a shower, and then I'm going to crack into check-ins. But first of all, I'm going to give this a try. So normally I have got a nootropic stack that I do utilise in the morning. Nootropic is essentially just, basically what a nootropic will do, will kind of get the brain firing all cylinders, okay, because I'm making some big decisions this morning in terms of like people's health and fitness journey for the week. I want to make sure I'm cognitively switched on. I want to make sure I'm absorbing and retaining the information and data that the clients are giving to me. So in order to make sure I'm doing that, it helps me add in a little nootropic so you are on the ball. A lot of people do like to use modafinil. I have been a fan in the past, but I do feel overstimulated on it, so some of the decisions I can make are maybe a little bit rash. Whereas with nootropics, you're more in a kind of, to a degree, a little bit more of a sympathetic state to a degree, but still not under the illusion of making any rash decisions and absorbing and retaining information whilst making and prioritising clever decisions for the clients. So normally I have this supplement stack I take, but I have found something at Pit Stop Nutrition, Apex Formulas, okay? Apex Formulas, and the panel on it is absolutely bloody stacked. That's a very, very strong panel. I would run you through it all just now, but I'm literally going to get in my water, get downstairs and get some check-ins done. But this stuff looks legit, so we're getting a bit of this down the hatch. Hopefully it tastes good as well. Hopefully. One scoop, to be fair. It does say 1 scoop on it, but if you know me, I'm a wee bit of an abuser, to say the least. I'm a rule breaker, so I'm going to go with 1.5 scoops. See how that feels. It's got creatine in it as well, L-glutamine for gut health, which I already use in the morning, but a little bit more ain't going to do no damage. And then just the abundance of different vitamins and whatnot in it, and nootropics. So, aye, let's see what it's got to offer, my people. Let's see what it's got to offer. Taste test. Right, taste test going down. Taste test going down. By the way, see if you're wondering why that big blackboard's there, right there, that will always be out in this house on a Thursday. That's where we take check-ins. For anybody who's looking to get good quality check-in, folks, ideally, natural daylight, okay, would be the best way to go about it. This downlighting isn't the best, but because it's winter, then the mornings are dark, I can't get outside and get some quality natural daylight. But get a black backdrop, okay, because sometimes you take pictures in front of maybe cupboards and walls with different wallpaper on it and whatnot. It can kind of skew the image to your physique, you don't maybe see the full detail. So a black backdrop, Amazon, I think it's like £60. Ideal. Right, here we go, taste test. That is actually amazing. Tremendous. It does not taste too bitter. Do you know that way? It's a very neutral, sweet but very neutral taste. I will take a bit of that. This is going down the hatch this morning, and this, my friends, will be, what's in one of these? I think it's a 2 litre. So once this is done, that will essentially be, so we're talking 15 mil, no, so it's only a litre. Once this is done, we're talking like nearly 3.5 litres already. 4 litres nearly. So let's go, people. Let's get it. Hydration's king. Work time.
cardio's been done and dusted this morning, and I've also managed to get a wee PT session in as well. And now we're getting back to L check-ins. Cardio doesn't always need to be done fasted in the morning, but I much prefer doing it because I feel like if you leave it till later in the day, it ends up becoming a little bit of a burden. You're like, oh, I've still got this cardio to do, and it feels a bit draining. However, if you just get up, get out and get it done in the morning, you don't really need to think about it, and it also doesn't stress you out as well. So it is good. I think ending up to about 30 minutes, I would probably do post-workout, but right now, given that I'm 6.5 weeks out, I'm sitting at 50 minutes per day pretty much, well 6 days a week. So it's a little bit of a slog after training, so I definitely prefer to get it done nice and early. So that's all done. Another thing as well is if I was to try and do it during the day, where I've already had a good bit of water in and I'm on that Stairmaster for 50 minutes, I'd probably pee myself, not going to lie. So it is good before the urination starts, because that's pretty frequent, to be honest, with the amount of water and all that I'm putting away. So I better just get it done nice and early in the morning, and then it's dusted off. You don't really need to think about it for the rest of the day. So I'm going to get stuck into check-ins just now. Nice and early check-ins, I always feel like should be back for your coach between like an hour to about 3 hours after the person's checked in. So I do check-ins Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I always go down to the gym, get my cardio done, do maybe 1 or 2 PT sessions depending on who can squeeze in and what times they need, and then I'll come back and get check-ins done on the days that they're due. I definitely do feel it's beneficial getting your check-in back from your coach nice and early, albeit people are probably already away out to work and already prepped their meals for that day, but it gives them a wee insight as to what their next day is going to look like, so that when they're getting home from work they can get themselves sorted for the week ahead with any adjustments or whatever that has been made. So that is definitely what we try and get done. So I'm going to get stuck into check-ins. It is a rest day today, which I'm looking forward to, and the body is definitely needing it. And I've got a wee sports massage booked for later. So check-ins just now, and then we will catch up again soon. Let's go.
On the go here. Volume, people. Volume. Set mushrooms are absolutely disgusting. Explain yourself.
I do not agree at all.
Explain your bloody self about the mushrooms, girl.
They do the job for me.
They do the job for me. Egg whites as well, pit stop nutrition, CRM10 for discount. Here we go. But anyway, that's the kind of setup there. So it is for the check-ins and whatnot. We've got the mirror kind of set out in front of us. We stand here, we do a little bit of posing, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Which is done. So now I'm going to go and finish the rest of the check-ins, and then we're going to get out a walk, Lindsay, yeah?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Speak to you soon. So yes, people, morning check-ins are going down at CRM headquarters. As you can see, this is kind of like my setup here just now. And this is where I pretty much do my client responses. We've got some nice pictures on the wall, some nice pictures on the windowsill and whatnot. Of basically all that picture up there, I love that, so I do. That is essentially like all the kind of preps, photo shoot preps and stuff like that I've had so much fun in doing. And I got a nice little image made up of them all. So it's cool to kind of look at. So it is. Memories are made. See the memories within coaching that you make with people that you've never met before and end up becoming like your best friend. It's genuinely incredible. I've made so many friends doing this. I'd actually dare say my closest friends now are my clients. Do you know what I mean? Many of my clients have become like my closest friends. It's because you end up with such a personal interaction with the person because you're such a huge part of their life. And they ultimately look at you like, how do I say it? Somebody actually got me something up there, Abby and Aidan it was. So it's basically a photo and it says coach, a person who unlocks people's true potential, one who guides and inspires, an encourager, somebody who motivates. Beautiful words on it. And that is genuinely the impact that you're having on somebody's life there. Do you know what I mean? It's ultimately making somebody and not in a delusional sense, but making somebody believe that they can achieve something that they never thought. So for example, if I get somebody that comes to me who's maybe very overweight, out of shape, and I'm like, I will get you abs if you're willing to work for it, and they're like, there's no chance. They're already not believing in themselves that they can get abs. As soon as they dial into the plan, and if they commit themselves to it for a period of time and they start seeing their abs come in, like just this average Joe who's like, I'm never getting a six pack, I maybe just want to lose a few pounds, next thing you know, they're in the craziest shape of their life and they're feeling incredible. It's the most rewarding job. So for anybody who's potentially thinking, I'm sure Lindsay will say the same as well, and other online coaches who are truly passionate about helping people, but what I will say for anybody who is potentially thinking about going down the realm of online coaching, don't even think twice, do it. But make sure you're coming to this industry with a purpose to help people, okay? People get caught up on the money side of things. Yes, there's a good wage to be made in online coaching, but if you come in here with the intent to chase money, the money will run, okay? And your delivery and your service and your passion and care for people will be non-existent. So come here to help people, okay? Come here to do what you're passionate about, or don't come at all. Stay out of my damn industry if you're coming for the wrong reasons, all right? But anyway, it's been a productive morning. Obviously, you've seen I've had cardio done. I've done my morning check-in. I have pretty much finished my work block there, so I have. And I am now going to go for a little walk, which I do in the forest out back. We've got a big old forest out back. I'll show you. I'll take you down the forest. See if Lindsay wants to join me. Usually we go for a wee morning walk after check-ins. It's a rest day today as well, which basically means just take it easy. Maybe put myself in for a wee bit of a massage. Not a physiotherapy, not a hardcore one, just like a relaxing one. I need that from time to time as well. And we've got some more work. This is pretty much like literally where I spend all my time. This office, like genuinely, and I love it. Do you know what I mean? I do love it. So I will be in here pretty much over the course of a full rest day, especially even more than a rest day when I'm not at the gym training, just simply down to the fact that it gives me the opportunity to get more ahead of the game on a rest day in comparison to a day when I'm training, because just going to the gym in general takes like 3 hours out of your day, and then you're a bit burst after as well. So I really look at rest days as an opportunity to get ahead. We've got 2 setups to get sent out to new clients, and we have got 2 bits of form feedback to get back to clients as well. So that's like maybe 16, 17 training videos, which is also so important. But so this is the office. This is actually me up here as well. My first show, my first and only. Jesus Christ. I'll tell you something about that one up there. Yes, I took first place, but I did not have a gram of muscle on my frame. I was only training for like 8-9 months, and I got shredded, and I was like, I think I could do a bodybuilding show. Let's go for it. Didn't know anything about bodybuilding or anything at the time, but that's what ignited my passion in it, flinging myself into the deep end. So I prepped for the wrong reasons, maybe, just saying, let's just go for it, let's just go to stage. I didn't have any passion for bodybuilding, but as I went into the prep, I started kind of familiarising myself with the industry and whatnot. It increased. I'd only just kind of started coaching lifestyle clients there as well, so it massively increased that, and I just completely fell in love with the process, man, and it really is so enjoyable. So I dare say I maybe prepped for the wrong reasons, but it turned out to be all the right reasons, so here we go. But anyway, check-ins are done. We're going to go for a little morning walk, come back and have meal 1. It is roughly getting to 11 o'clock. I do push my first meal of the day back on a rest day when I'm dieting. I'm dieting just now. As you've probably seen for the physique update, I'm looking relatively lean. Can I say that? Do I look lean? I'd say I look pretty lean just now. So it's just a mini cut we're doing, but I've maybe took it a wee bit too far. But we're all good. Sets us up for a good off season. So when I'm dieting down on a rest day, I do push my first meal back a little bit, just to allow for a little bit more food in the evening when I'm at my most hungry. So it's just been a little bit clever with it. But I'll get that meal in, then we'll go for a walk, aid that digestion. But in the off season, people best believe I'm up at 7 in the morning scranning 200 grams of sourdough bread. There's no time to miss on the off season, because if you're eating a lot of food, which you typically will be in an off season setting, you don't have time to waste. But in a dieting phase, you can get away with it a little bit. But anyway, let's get out a walk. We'll go and see Lindsay just now and see what she's saying here. Let's go.
So I thought I'd just quickly come on and catch up with you since I'm waiting on my omelette cooking right now. As you've probably seen this morning, I was doing my measurements and stuff like that for my check-in. Never underestimate the power of taking your measurements, especially if you're in some sort of fitness journey, in a fat loss phase, anything at all. It definitely gives you a true inclination as to where you're growing or where's coming down, depending on what goal you have. So it's definitely something that I've stuck to, and definitely something that I always advise my clients to do, because visually you can see differences usually, or scale weight will drop, not always, but sometimes you can see a massive difference in your measurements. So it's definitely ideal just to keep a wee eye on them, so never underestimate the measurements. Also, so I am currently 6.5 weeks out from my first ever bodybuilding show, which I'm mega excited for. I am going in for bikini. My first one is Granite City. So right now I am 6.5 weeks. By the time this is published, I might be about 6 by then. But honestly, I genuinely feel absolutely fine so far. I think a lot of it comes down to mindset. The more that you're telling yourself you're hungry, the more you're telling yourself that this is terrible, I feel shit, my sleep's went to... it's just one thing after another. Yes, okay, you might have some rubbish days, but pick yourself back up and just look at it in a more positive light. At the end of the day, if you're competing and you're prepping for a bodybuilding show, nobody is holding you at gunpoint to go and do that. Same with like a photo shoot and stuff like that. If you don't want to do it, you don't need to do it. You can just have a lifestyle change and just get on with your day. But if it is a goal that you do have in mind, then try not to moan about it too much. Just keep that positivity going. Enjoy the process. It's a blessing that you get to do something like this, to be honest with you, because there might be people out there that would love to do it, but they physically can't. So soak up every moment. But yeah, I honestly do feel fine so far. Sometimes get a little bit draggy in the afternoon, which I think something's got to give, to be honest with you. But food's been not too bad. I done my WhatsApp check-in on Monday and got a food drop. So I'm currently at my lowest on food, and I got my lowest scale weight this morning. So yeah, things are moving nicely, definitely getting leaner. You can see a lot more definition coming through, a couple of more lines here and there as well. So it's exciting, it is exciting. But I've done photo shoots and stuff like that before. I've done 2 photo shoots. I'll try and put a couple of pictures on here so you can see. So I have done photo shoots before, and I did get myself pretty lean. So I kind of had a inclination as to how you can feel, what works best for me, what I'm going to find a bit better to do. Don't get me wrong, when I was doing my photo shoots before, I was nursing at the time. So it was day shifts, night shifts, some crazy shifts. Sometimes I was doing a day shift, the staff wouldn't come in and I would need to do a night shift. So it was a bit wild from time to time, and it definitely does take its toll on you. But I've definitely this time solidified a good sort of routine and structure that works best for me. And that's obviously what's getting me through a lot more as well. So having a routine in place helps massively.
Morning check-in done and dusted. Pretty exhausted, to be honest with you. Posing is tough, people. Posing is tough. One thing I will say, if you do have plans on competing, then get your posing nailed down and get it nailed down immediately. Lindsay, tell them.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if you leave it till last minute, you will be exposed on stage. That's what I will say to people. There could be somebody on stage, okay? There could be a person on stage who, the two of your physiques could be extremely similar, okay? You might just be better than them. Your physique might just be a little touch better than theirs, okay? You might just be getting the edge on them in terms of your physique being better, but they might pose so much better than you, they will take the win. And I've seen that happen before. I've seen people backstage or walking about with their top off, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I've seen them on Instagram, they look mega. They get on the stage, they get out-posed, so they do. They get out-posed by another athlete. They don't show the strengths to their physique, and then end up putting themselves in a spot whereby they don't finish to the spot that they should have finished, to the placing that they should have got. But this is the setup for the check-ins. We've got the blackout here, and then we've got the mirror, so as we can see our posing. There's a wee shot of that there. And that's pretty much it. Thursday morning check-ins. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Lindsay's got a wee omelette on the go here. Salt is key, people. Salt is key. Here we go. I missed out meal number 1. I'm an idiot. I did not film my meal number 1. It's not full day eating anyway. This is actually my second meal on a rest day. We are talking 220 grams of salmon alongside some pickles, or gherkins as some may like to call them, red onion and lettuce. So first 2 meals of the day, pro fat meals. My first meal was egg whites, a whole egg and some baked medallions. And this is my second one. We've got a wee bit of carbs later on in the day, but I'm happy with that. I feel more productive when I don't have carbohydrates in there, such as when I'm in an off-season setting and you're smashing 100 gram of carb for breakfast. I feel a little bit lethargic, so I do. So dieting for me is easy. It's honestly, it's so easy. I feel so productive. Don't get me wrong, as you start to get leaner, as you cross that midpoint of the day, maybe past like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon after you've maybe trained, done all your work, whatever it may be, you start to hit a little bit of a dip there. but there's something you just need to embrace to get to that next level, and that is what bodybuilding is all about. Your ability to endure throughout the process, which I'd say I've definitely got in abundance, alongside this beautiful girl over here as well. What are you making?
Salad.
Look, it's just all prepping this house, people. We're just a couple of bodybuilders, so we are. But yeah, so we're going to have another meal just now. The salmon salad, if you will. By the way, pick the gherkins as well, low calorie, brilliant volume, tastes good. I probably would not eat them in an off-season setting, to be honest with you. It's just, when I start dieting down, the palate becomes a little bit more, what's that word I'm looking for? Things that usually wouldn't be appetising to me in a dieting phase, in an off-season setting, quickly become a little bit more tasty to me. Just as you're obviously increasing your ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone, so start getting a little bit more hungry. Foods that maybe don't look as appealing to you start to look appealing to you, so they do. Lindsay's eating beetroot and she hates this stuff.
I actually don't.
Will you eat that in your off season, truthfully?
I don't really have much salad really in an off season there.
She doesn't have her greens in the off season.
I have greens, but
Well.
I do actually quite like it.
Will you eat beetroot in the off season?
I could, yeah.
Will you? She's not eating that beetroot in the off season. It's low calorie volume, and it tastes good when you're dieting. That's the thing. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. I get so productive in my meals when I'm dieting, but you should keep that year round. My last off season, actually kept the food. I actually kept it quite exciting. Some spices. I played about with a little bit. Air fried some things here and there. If you're bored of your foods, like, make it exciting, people. There's so many low calorie sauces, seasonings and stuff like that out there. You can make your food exciting. But anyway, I'm going to get this down the hatch, watch a little bit of YouTube, then we're going to go for another walk and then back for an afternoon of work. Also actually messed up a bit, people. My morning supplementation, there's about 32 tablets in there. That stops me from dying. Pit Stop Nutrition's got my back when it comes to that. Actually, I was supposed to have these with my first meal. What I will say is, do not have your morning supplements on an empty tummy. You will feel very sicky, is the word I would say. But I actually forgot to have these for my first meal this morning, probably because I'm filming a YouTube channel, so it's all your fault that you're keeping me behind. But there's about 30 tablets in there, going down the hatch, let's go. I'll show you how we can get it away too, right? Sorry, that's disgusting. 2 shots, 32 tablets. I think it's about 32. I'll need to count it out. And that keeps me healthy year round, which everybody should be aiming to do. Doesn't mean that everybody has to take the amount of tablets. Go in the fridge! And also, now, what I will say, mother truckers, what I will say, I do use a little bit of this teriyaki sauce, okay? Now, it's not bad for calories. I'm not going to say it's the most low calorie, beautiful sauce, but the amount I have on my meal is literally a drizzle. So we're talking, the drizzle I'm probably having about 15 grams of this, and it's currently like 42 calories. You could get something a hell of a lot better, but I absolutely just love this teriyaki sauce. I actually used it for the first time. How I found out about it was I said, I'm going to put that on my sushi. God damn it, I miss my sushi, people. But a tiny little drizzle going on this just now. I used it for the first time I ever used it was with sushi, and I was like, that is absolutely dynamite. That's all I put on my meal. You see that just over the top of my salmon, so we're probably talking about 30 calories. It's not the most calorie friendly, but again, if I don't abuse it, then I'll be absolutely fine. Do you know what I mean, Lindsay?
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean, YouTube? This is cool. We've got a wee YouTube on the go here. This is going to be a couple's YouTube, by the way. We're going to give you a good insight to our life and what we got up to. And it's pretty much the same stuff every day, but we're going to get it exciting for you. Okay, Lindsay's competing soon as well, so she is. Show them the abs.
No.
Show them the abs.
No?
I think my abs are more dialed in than Lindsay's.
Here I get.
They're low.
Got a draining
Show
board.
them your abs. Come under the light. Look at that!
Not bad, eh?
Jesus Christ. She's bringing it. First time competing, so I've had fun watching her prep. She's absolutely killed it, so she's killed it. We'll talk about her prep more in another YouTube, and we'll take the YouTube along for the day of her competing as well. She's got a few shows lined up, so I'm excited for it. But I'm going to eat this meal because my mole.
What's your mole up to?
I've not got edibles. Well, I hope not. One too many sunbeds. I'm going to eat this meal anyway because my mouth is watering. Also, let us let you in a little tip. What else is good for dieting? What else is good for dieting, Lindsay? But
Not in abundance though.
prioritise your water intake, okay? 1 to 2 cans of these a day. I'll maybe have one in off season. Sometimes I'll have none in an off season, and then as I'm a little bit hungrier, getting to the back end of the diet, I'll maybe have 1 or 2 of these a day. Anything in moderation, my people. Anything in moderation is good for you. Even a bit of Calvin in moderation is good for you. So it is, isn't it, Lindsay?
I'll take that in abundance.
Isn't it? Look at us just sitting here on our laptops, call online coaches,
Getting stuff
with my
done in
salmon, getting stuff done. But anyway, we're going to go and eat this food, and then we're going to go for another little walk. And aye, that's the plan of action for this afternoon.
that.
Well,
Sweet.
time's up about 1 o'clock, so aye, roughly. I'm going to eat this salmon. He's about to stick around for the first bite. I'm going to use a big old pickle. These are for all the people that hate gherkins, right? These are like sweet gherkins, okay? So they're not like your, see the ones you used to get on the McDonald's burgers and you'd be like, don't want any gherkins, give me no gherkins. Because they were disgusting. These things are like sweet gherkins. Not that I've had a McDonald's burger in about 5 years. I might actually get one. You want that McDonald's after prep? See people who have a, see if you're having a weekly off-plan meal, okay? And I see this on people's Instagram story and it does my nut and I'm like, get a grip of yourself. When somebody says, oh, that's Saturday again, I've stuck to my diet all week, good for you, off-plan meal time, I'm like, oh, I wonder what they're going to get. They're going to get some sushi, they're going to go for some pizza, whatever it is it's going to be. And they say I'm going for a McDonald's. Your off-plan meal is a McDonald's. I would rather have a salmon salad, and I kid you not when I say that. Like, mate, get it together. If your choice of off-plan meal is a McDonald's, you need counselling, you need therapy. Your mum and dad messed up when we're bringing you up. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Bodybuilding people.
And this maniac's out with shorts on. Who does that? It's like 0 degrees, maybe even a minus.
Because I'm
and this guy's walking out with his full leggings on.
Listen, I've worked on building sites. I'm a different breed.
Oh, please.
We're going for a wee Costa, aren't we?
Getting out of the office for a little bit.
Steps.
Yep, detachment, a little bit of steps. We're both rest day today. So, aye, make the most of it and all that, aren't we?
Aye, we're going to go get a wee Costa coffee, black Americano. I'm not at prep, so I don't need to go to that extreme. I'll just get myself a wee cortado. Coconut milk cortado.
I'll go black Americano. That's what I'll go. Decaf probably now.
Oh, is the sunbed shop open back up? Here we go. Here
It's
we go.
opening, but it's not open yet.
Ah, I need to get my
Saturday.
tan on. It's getting to that time of year, so it is.
Who's he actual kidding on? Right, to Costa we go.
Renault McGann, get me a tan. Okay, people. Okay. Pretty much just had myself sat here at the office all day. Last time I spoke to the camera was probably about, I think maybe 1 o'clock this afternoon when me and Lindsay were going for a coffee back down the road and literally just been at the desk all day. That's the life of an online coach. You do not stop. The work does not stop. We've got a wee bit of something going down here just now, but which is exciting. I'm about to show you my next bloody meal, which is a goddamn belter. We have got, take a look at that, my people, take a look at that. What is it? It's mince, salad, red onion, and more gherkins with a little bit of sriracha sauce. That's another pro-veg meal. Today food's relatively low on a non-training day, so it is just now, just to kind of see out the end of this diet. We're getting quite lean. We're getting pretty lean. So I'm probably going to guesstimate about another 2-3 weeks left of this diet, to be honest with you. And I'm happy for that. We can finish it just now. Do you know what I mean? We could push back up just now, back into an off-season setting. But the goal with, I'm basically, in fact, I don't think I've mentioned to YouTube, I'm actually opening a gym. I'll talk more about that later in another YouTube video. It's opening very soon. So the goal, I needed to diet anyway. I was at the end of my push-up and it kind of fell in a line with my gym opening, which I'm so excited about. I'll touch on that in another video because that's quite a big deal, and I've somewhat neglected speaking about that, which is mad. I think it's because I'm just thinking about it all day, every day just now. I'm like, get out of my head for a minute, let me talk to the YouTube. But I have got a gym opening up, so the goal was to kind of diet down in alignment for the gym opening up so we can get a wee bit of shredded content. I know that might sound quite vain, but hear me out, okay? I know it does sound relatively vain in regards to, oh, I need to diet down so I can content, but that's the thing. This is the thing, people. We live in a world where the shreds, the condition, the veins, the abs, it draws a lot more interaction on Instagram. Okay, I've seen it when I'm posting pictures of myself when I'm dieting down and getting lean. Hell of a lot more interaction on my Instagram. Okay, and no, that's what I'm pursuing. I'm pursuing, of course, a good physique, bodybuilding. So I'll go through each phase as I need to. But this is just what I notice. When I tackle into an off-season setting, I'm getting bigger. Yes, it's fun. It's enjoyable. We're eating more food. We're getting strong in the gym. But the interaction on Instagram and how people kind of notice your page and stuff like that, it's nowhere near as big as it's no more near as big an interaction as you get in comparison to when you're dieting down. Because you're getting shredded. People love to see the freaky shit. You know that way? People love to see you skinless. They love to see the cheekbones popping out your head, the veins coming through your chest, your abs dialed in. People like that side of things, and I get it. I like it as well. When I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see somebody peak body weight, 250 pounds in their off season, I'm like, oh, cool, impressive, double tap, I like it. And then when I'm scrolling through and I see somebody who's like 2 weeks out for their competition prep, shredded to the absolute bone, I'll stand and stare at it and I'll go, oh, I'm following this guy, I'm following this guy's journey, he's diced it out. I cannot wait to see what he ends up doing. It's just a little bit more exciting. Okay, so not that I dieted down to get shredded to make content. I just happened to be dieting at the same time I was going to be making content, so it works out well. I'm not shredded. I'm by no means stage lean. I'm lean, but I'm not stage lean. There's a different level. But anyway, I'm going to crack on with my evening workload. This is literally all day, every day, people. Do you know what I do all day, every single day? WhatsApp replies, adjustments, form feedback, consult calls, check-ins, to the gym, train, prep food, steps, down to the gym that we're erecting at the moment. Literally blinking, my day's gone. Blinking, my day is gone. It does not stop. I think a lot of people think online coaches, if you're a busy online coach, and I hate it when people say they're too busy, because I would love to just fling my dates on people and go, look at that for a day, see how you're being naps and all that stuff. They don't exist. Okay, see how many times we get to stop and just do that, scroll on social media? Doesn't exist when you're as busy as myself, and that's not me trying to be more busy than you. I know everybody's busy to a degree, but ask yourself, how busy truly are you? I said to myself this year, I don't know how I'm going to fit in the stuff I've got planned. I am so busy, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Guess what, I've done it because I wanted it enough. I made time for it. So you've got a lot more time there than what you actually think. Stop messing around and go on with it. Okay, right, I'm going to eat this meal anyway and get back into my... Well, I wish it was time. I could have showed you my final meal, but it's finished. So it's finished. Bit of chicken and rice there. Lindsay, with you and hen. Let's see what Lindsay's having. Lindsay's go. Lindsay is currently about to destroy a lovely salmon meal with mustard. Good way to ruin a meal, Lindsay.
Just for on just a wee tiny bit for my potatoes.
Don't make excuses for yourself.
This is one of my favourite meals of my rest days. Would you look at that? That is perfection.
Ruined.
Absolutely crispy.
Ruined.
Crispy, and I like it like that.
I said I like it like that. She's ruined a good bit of salmon there, folks. She's ruined a good bit of bloody salmon. I'm kidding on, you like it how you like it. There you go, let's see you destroy it with the mustard then.
I only put a tiny bit. I don't
Frenchie's mustard.
Mustard class.
Mustard is most certainly not class.
It absolutely is.
See, that's one thing, even though my taste buds get a little bit more ravenous during the diet, I still would not have any of that.
This is actually really good.
Here she goes. Take me absolutely destroy a meal.
All I do with my mustard is put a little tiny bit there.
Oh, you've ruined everything now.
Away with yourself. Veggies first.
Save the best to last.
Salmon's always left to last.
Use a bit of your salmon, fella.
No way. Not a chance in hell you're getting a bit.
You got that your salmon, fella, me man.
And also, if you don't do your potatoes like this, you're going wrong in life.
But the crinkle cut?
Yep, crinkle cut in the air fryer, crispy.
They're a wee bit too crispy, but I agree with the crinkle cut. The crinkle cut's very, very good. You just need to get yourself a crinkle cut potato chopper. You're missing out. Are they missing out?
Absolutely.
Do I look like a mug with his own?
No.
I don't care if I do. If somebody's judging me for wearing blue light block glasses, it's because I care about my bloody sleep hygiene, alright? Alright? My wee nasal strip and all. You see this nasal strip here, by the way? I actually cut my nose the other day.
to woke up with blood coming down the side of my face. I don't know if I managed to get a paper cut or something from, but anyway, that's my meal going in. I'm going to go and get some steps in on the treadmill. Wee 5-minute digestion walk. My steps are pretty much ticked off for the day, and then what time is it, Lindsay? Best time of the day.
You'll see.
You'll see.
I can't tell you.
Stick around for this, the final segment to this rest day with Calvin
If
and
you're
Lindsay.
not involved with one of these already, then you're definitely missing out.
Ah, you've got to be missing out. Right, so stick around. Stick around. It's come. Final meal, rest day, final meal. We are using good old, what do they call it?
Fash.
Fire.
Page.
Fire, I think they call it there, people. Greek yogurt, final meal, so let's get it. I'm going to show you how to put it together, but we've also got a wee treat after this. Yes, a treat. Yes. Right, people, so here's the secret for my final meal, okay? White chocolate Perform, as you can see here, which is absolute dynamite, Pit Stop Nutrition, CRM 10 for discount. And this is the final meal. So what we have got here, we have got a bed of Greek yogurt, okay? First of all, a bed of Greek yogurt. We've got strawberries, we've got blueberries, we've got raspberries. And what we're going to do with the El Perform, show you what we're going to do there. So we've somewhat whisked it into like a paste here, and what we're going to do is we're going to drizzle it directly onto our berries, my friends. Yes, indeedy. Yummy, bloody, scrumptious. It's a good stuff right there, people. We're playing about this evening, are we? That's gains in that cup. Don't miss out on the gains in that cup. Now, also, what am I going to add to this? I'll show you right now. So, look, a bit of cinnamon on there. Okay, yep. Don't be shy about the cinnamon. It's good, helps towards inflammation, helps towards blood pressure. It's actually a glucose disposal unit. Yes, smother it in salt. Pretty good at eyeballing my salt. Sodium is king, okay, people? Sodium is king, especially when you exercise, especially when you resistance train. And a little bit of low calorie, zero calorie, salted caramel syrup. Just a touch from Pit Stop Nutrition. And there you have my final meal, alongside something else that I'm about to show you in a minute.
Are you ready?
Final meals. We have got ourselves some, what have we got, Lindsay?
Ninja.
Show the
creamy.
people. Some Ninja creamies, look at them. So we just sit, scram that in the evening. We've both got our laptops here.
White
Sit.
chocolate protein.
White chocolate
Milky Bar.
from Pit Stop Nutrition. CRM 10 for discount. Help us out, people, help us out. We need bread, we're hungry over here. Use our discount code. Bye. We're going to get stuck in amongst this. This is pretty much a final meal. So the reason behind this kind of YouTube is literally just for fun. We want to give you a bit of insight to the life of Lindsay and Calvin. There's not a lot of excitement going down just now, albeit for anybody who's watching who's maybe a fitness guru, somebody who's into the gym, somebody who likes bodybuilding, they'll probably enjoy this because you know you live the same sort of life, repetitive nature, over and over, day to day. But this is just giving you a wee insight to our life beyond what you kind of see maybe on Instagram and stuff like that. So we're going to have a bit of fun with it. We've got a lot of good times coming up. There's holidays coming up. We've got Lindsay competing. We've got fun times coming up. So stay tuned, people. And we thank every single person who has tuned in today to watch us. And we'll see you on the next bout. Lindsay, you take it away again. Don't let me do all the speaking.
What is it you say? Like, comment or subscribe to
No.
keep the channel going.
Not all. They all three of them. Like, comment, subscribe, share, keep the channel going. Put bread on our table. We're not going to make a dime from this, but we're going to have a bit of fun with it. Okay. Today's just been a weekday rest day. That's probably the most. There's nothing really exciting happening, but tune back in for next time. We'll make it exciting for you.
There's a lot coming up.
I sometimes think the boring stuff as well is quite enjoyable. People just like watching people go about their day to day and see what they got up to. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Especially if you're likeable people, which I hope you and Lindsay are. But anyway, good night, people. We're going to get tucked into our ice cream.
We're actually getting an early bed, which never happens, so...
Do you mean it never happens? We're in our bed for 9 o'clock every night.
That's not that early considering we got up at 4:30 or 4 o'clock.
True. We're up at like 4:30 in the morning, so that's actually quite late just now. So
what would that be considered? It's 8:30, so we'll be in bed for about 10 to 9 o'clock, when usually it's about 9:30, isn't it?
Right.
Out cold. And that's how we do it. That's how we live the life. You've pretty much seen it today. But anyway, God bless you all. Say it again, Lindsay.
Like, comment and subscribe, and also share. That'll do nicely.
God bless.
Good night, God bless.